I keep telling her not to visit, but every week she comes back. She caught my eye instantly as she entered the room wearing another colorful sundress, this one blue with little white polka dots. Paired with the bright smile that lit up her face, she stood in stark contrast to the institutional surroundings. Like sunflower in a field of weeds. "Hello there. You're looking good," she said. "How are things?" "How are things?" I repeated mockingly, in an exaggerated cheery tone. "Look around. This place is a cesspool and everyone in here is a fucking monster." "Language," she scolded, glancing around the room. "Fuck. You." I replied. "What did you expect? A palace? You're not exactly innocent in all this," she said this quietly, leaning in as though it were a secret. As though my proclaimed guilt was not the very reason I sat here. She changed the subject, back to her usual, cheery tone. "Think of this as an opportunity, you can get clean. Have you joined any programs? I hear forming a community can really help you on your road to redemption." "A road to redemption? You think that's what I want?" I asked. "What I want is some peace and fucking quiet." What I really wanted was to remove her from my visitors list. Every time she came, it felt like she was prying open a wound, reminding me of the outside world and the life I'd squandered there. Saying things like, "I know you never really meant the things you said." If only cutting her out of my life were that easy. Some sick part of me still needed to see her every now and then. "Don't you want to move past this as a better person?" Her eyes searched mine, imploring me to confirm that some of her efforts had gotten through to me. "Why do you keep coming back?" I asked. She rolled her eyes, smiled sweetly and waved her hand as if swatting away my question. "Does a girl need an excuse to want to see her dad?" She replied. She droned on about how she knew I could change, she knew I was a better man than what I'd become. You'd think prison would at least provide an escape from her endless chatter. She was like a once favorite song played on repeat until it drove you insane. "Well?" she asked. I'd tuned her out and, apparently, missed a question. She waited a moment before repeating, "Are you going to speak with a therapist?" No. No, I am not. I'm not interested in your thoughts on my life. My anger was bubbling up now. What is it going to take to get you to fuck off? I regretted asking the question as soon as it left my mouth. Her gaze turned serious as she told me, although deep down, I already knew. "Tell them where you buried my body."